All right, hi everyone. Welcome for another live stream. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Please let me know. I see the audio here, so we should be good, but please let me know, as always. And yeah, hope everyone's doing great. As you can see, got new headphones. Maybe you can't see because it's all in the dark, actually. But yeah, it's the new One Audio wireless headphones, so I'm experimenting with them today. So it's fun. You can hear me perfectly. My name is not very spelled well here. It's like this. Orally. They look snazzy. What does snazzy means? Snazy? Snazzy? What does that mean? Stylish and attractive. Oh, yeah, I mean, they're super cool. Where's the... Like, what is really, really cool so far is that it's over the ear. Whereas the Audio Technica that I have, like the MH50X, it's not over the ear. So after like an hour wearing them, every time in the live stream I'm telling you that it hurts my ears. That's why. Whereas this one, I've been wearing it since like 8:30 this morning. It's 11 a.m. and completely fine. So they're super comfy. I haven't done too much tries yet in terms of the response, like the frequency response and everything. So I will do that this afternoon. I'm going to film a video. But yeah, I'll let you know. So far, the quality as it, like, the piece is awesome. Quality of the music is great. I feel like I hear the low end a bit more than my other headphones, but we'll see because I still need to do the tests. So yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna refresh the submission. Okay, cool. I see. Oh yeah, let me show you. There we go. Nice, the ocean. Hello, hello. I see you took the verified Boombox, so I'll put you first because we have... Oh yeah, so if you're new here, I'm just gonna re-say the rules. The link to submit your track and the rules are in the description of the video, so you can go there. And then, otherwise, only one track per person. No remixes or remakes, only original, please. Also, only unreleased tracks because the goal here is for you to improve your track after the feedback. And yeah, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna add 5 songs per 5 songs to the queue. I'll do 2 songs first prio from the people that are pro Boombox users. So if you have Boombox Pro, you have a little star like this. So you'll get prior feedback. And then I'll do 3 random that I pick in the comments. When I ask you, just write your song name in the chat. And yeah, that's it. Then if you like it, put a +1 in the chat and we'll add it to a topic playlist that we'll share later so that you can go back to it and listen to the songs that you liked. And that's pretty much for it. Now, one thing is you can... if you don't have the Boombox Pro, you can get it for free for 30 days with the link that is also in the description. It'll give you prior feedback. You'll have a reminder as well if you want to not continue with the Pro Boombox after the 30 days. So don't worry. I think there's no credit card required. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have a submission in there twice because the first upload... Oh yeah, I saw that. Don't worry. Yeah, fixed. So I'll delete that one. Delete file. Yes. Cool. Sounds good. Stormbreaker, yo. All right, let's get started. So I'm just gonna start with 2 of the... I saw Riku and the Ocean in the chat, so I'm gonna add you to the queue to stop it. And then we'll do 3 random. So go ahead and put your name, like a song name, how you submitted it in the chat. And I'll pick 3. Loris Dorman. First one I saw. Mihar, yeah, but you're prior, so I'll do you on the next group just so I don't put too much of the pro subscriptions. Escape, Stormbreaker, and then what was it? I'm here, Hard Trap, Air Max. Looking for it. Okay, what's your hard trap? Where is it? Ah, there you go. Add to queue. All right, cool. All right, let's get started with the first one. I'm excited because I think I kind of listened to a few real quick, and it sounded really good. So let's go. Oh yeah, tell me if you hear it, but normally you should, just because I have a new audio setup.
We started off at the bottom, and now we're here again. The things I always promised, like we could still be friends, 'cause we were all too perfect.
See here I was like expecting it to like start a little bit the rhythm so that it starts, you know, to really get me into it. Let's see. And what I mean by this is whatever, you can do it with drums or you can do it with a different rhythm of the chords, like rhythmic chords instead.
The things I always promised, like we could still be friends.
Like here.
'Cause we were all too perfect.
To have something different, you know?
Perfect in past tense. If you could carry all my burdens, I could carry you again.
I love the doubles.
I could carry you again.
I love the cinematic drums.
I could carry you again.
It's like it has a mix of lots of influences.
I could carry you again.
Good.
I could carry you again.
Whoa. Something was real here.
I could carry you again.
Ah. Yeah, it starts too early, the lead or something. Like there's a rhythm problem in here. Yeah, which kind of sucks because it's really, really cool. Rhythm issue on the drop release. Like timing issue, sorry. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. Let's listen to the drop. Okay, it's really cool creatively. I think you just need in the low end. I can hear a lot of the like sub low ends, but you're missing like a nice little mid bass, and the kick as well has a lot of just the low end frequencies, but it mixes a little. It misses a little bit of like the top end of the kick, you know, to really have that kick like popping through the mix. So I would try to fix that during the drop. Liking a mid bass for mid-low frequencies, and the kick could use a top kick, to pop through the mix. So that was the main thing I heard. Agree, nice. It's not a rhythm issue, and he's just starting it early with a lead. Yeah, that's what I said. Like I said, like timing issue. No, I think there's really something wrong with it because it's like it changes. It doesn't make sense. Like there's something that really doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't lead well. Like it kind of how do you say it? It removes the impact of the drop that you should have in a track like this, because you know you build the tension and then you don't really get that release. So maybe it's just a matter of filtering in that early lead thing so that it's not as distracting. But it sounded really weird. It feels a bit choppy since it changes the rhythm right at the end. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, it feels choppy. Yeah. Or yeah, just try maybe like filtering them in a way that, yeah, everything is really good. But it's just that thing. And yes, some mid low frequencies with a mid bass. Yeah, and here I think you can you can add my English today. I have none of the words I'm looking for. I was gonna say, so you introduce a snare here, but I think it has quite a lot of reverb and it doesn't hit as much. But yeah, I was gonna say here you could really start adding more drums, so like, snare, clap, hi-hats, percussion loops, all that stuff. Snare issues are real. Yeah, snares are so long. You always change like 5 times the snare on your track. Yeah, add more drums, so claps, hi-hats, percussion loops, fills, all that stuff, and snare has too much reverb, feels a bit far in the mix. All right. And then
It started off with
cool.
heartbreak, and the same thing in the end.
Oh yeah, one thing I was going to say is in the vocals, I wonder if they're not maybe 1 or 2 dB a bit too loud. And I don't know what it is, if it's too much saturation or too much EQ on the high frequencies or something. But in the high frequencies, like there's some hisses in the vocals, which I think you could like soothe a little bit. I think that would probably help the vocals, because they're amazing. How do I explain this? Hi, Red Dash. Vocals have... You'll get what I mean because I just explained it. Some hisses in the high frequencies. Try to soothe those. Sorry, with the E. Yeah. Just so it's a little bit, softer to the ear. Vocal, harsh, exactly. Vocal is harsh. This is the word. I don't know what I would do without you guys. With my English, you guys always help me find the right words. Yeah, me too. I feel the vocal feel a little bit squashed or saturated. Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. It's not just me. So yeah, just some of that to smooth the vocals.
I wish things would be different, but there's no... I can carry you again. I can carry you again.
I wonder if here at the end, for the last drop, you couldn't add like a nice little ARP lead in the background, that you put like as a background element to kind of like add this little climax. I feel like that could be some pretty like super cool. And I think I heard something where you kind of like stop it and then, like to bring some dynamics into the drop. I feel like that could be cool to do that at the end to really like make it super energetic and like as anthemic as possible at the end. But yeah, add a last element on the last drop for the climax. Example, it doesn't have to be that, but ARP. Usually I like to do that in the last ones. That usually works well. For some anthemic vibes, and maybe play with dynamics like stops. Let's see the end. Yeah, I think there's too much subs. There's too much subs. Not enough mid bass, like mid low frequencies. So I think it'd be nice to even that out.
I could carry you again.
Wow, it's gonna be nice. Cool, awesome. Yeah, no, awesome track. Honestly, like it has, it's just a few little things. You're really close. It's very energetic, very fun. Yeah, well done. Super cool one. Plus ones? Do I see plus ones? I'm voting plus ones. Plus one, sorry. All right, nice. Look at all those plus one, Riku. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hopefully that's not too far from what it is. Sorry, new playlist. April 16th. Cool. Oh yeah, speaking about this while most of you are here, next week I won't do a feedback session because I'm going to take the week off. It's going to be my birthday and my parents are coming in Vancouver for the whole week. So I'm going to take the week off. I don't want to work. So I won't do a live stream next week, but we'll start again the week after that. So just wanted to let you know, I think we'll start again on like May 1st or something. So yeah. Thank you. I'm turning 30 in 2 days. That sucks. Thank you, guys. All right, so we added this one to the playlist so we can continue with the next one. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, birthday week. You don't look old, though. Yeah, I know, which is good. But, yeah. All right. So apparently this one is a tropical house, I think, he said. So I'm excited because it's been a while we haven't had tropical house here. So let's go. Oops. There you go.
Ocean eyes like waves, they pull me under.
Didn't you tell me it was tropical house yesterday in the DMs? I remember talking with you.
Ocean eyes like waves, they pull me under.
Okay, then it wasn't you?
Ocean eyes, I'm lost in your wonder. Ocean eyes, the sirens call so tender. Ocean eyes, I fall and surrender.
I like the waves. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that the what's the name? The fire alarms or firefighter truck sounds were not here actually, but in the track. I think they're a bit too loud and a bit too much, but yeah, sirens, yeah. Oh, the string. This this is really cool. To me, it seems like there's a little bit too much sub, but that could be my new headphones, which I'm not used to. So. Oh yeah, and the only thing I'm not a fan of that stands out to my ears, let me just... Yeah, here it's fine. But at some point around here, there's some like very low piano notes that comes in. Okay, we're gonna come now. Which I'm not a fan of how it sounds in the... I don't know how to define the word that I'm thinking, but like this low piano note, not a fan of. I feel like it stands out. Again, you know, this is like subjective. That's my own opinion, right? So if you like it, you know, keep it. Or maybe it's about the mix of it. I don't know, the volume levels of it. I don't know. But yeah, those were the two things for me: the low piano notes, which I thought stood out a bit too much, and too much sub. Yeah, I think overall the bass and sub is a bit too loud compared to the rest, but awesome. Yeah, I'm the same opinion as Mehar, but you know, could be. It can be, you know, just a personal preference. But yeah, honestly, like not too much to say because it's awesome. The whole track like is easily listened to from start to finish. It moves. Love all the melodies. It's awesome. It's quite clean. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on, you know, where you're listening to, you know, it's always different. I made all my melody in my DAW and some of it I send it to AI to change the instrument of it. Wow, nice. What did you use to change the instrument? Yeah, it's super, super cool. I guess we're gonna send that one to the playlist. Thanks for sending. It was awesome, and it's nice, like a different genre than usually. So yeah, it's such a cool track. I would listen to it so easily. Suno. Wow, okay. See, like this is a great way to use AI. Like that's awesome. Wow. April 16. Bam. Cool, yeah, awesome. Took a long time to have a good result, yeah. I bet. All right. Next up, who do we have? Loris. That's the second one, Redstone Geeko. So the first one was also amazing, super cool. Yeah. We use AI, don't let the AI use you. Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to use AI, honestly. Yeah. All right, next. Okay, so far I'd say the kick is a little bit too loud. Yeah, that's another good point. Could use. I feel like between the you know, that are the lead, I feel like you could use some counter melodies so that there's a little bit more to carry the song. Oh, lemonade. Melodies. Oh yeah, 6 minutes, damn, that's long. It's probably your headphones, because to me, I feel like the right is actually more than the left. So. It's nice to have a little different part. Yeah, this to me works better. Because I think for too long, there is mostly just low and mid frequencies. This is why I think if you add a little bit more, add counter melodies in terms of the high frequencies, it'll help start carrying the song a little bit more forward. Because it's a little bit too long in just that mid-low end of the frequency spectrum. Whereas here, it's nice, it feels a bit more full and, yeah. So that's what I meant about this, the counter melodies, when you have the early that go doom, doom. Maybe you have do 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 doom, doom, something else. Yeah. Here it's nice because you have a few ARPs melodies in the high end. So it's nice. Feels full. Ooh, nice. Love that. Yes. I was thinking the same about the percussion. Especially that it's very repetitive. Sorry, it's supposed to be there, but yeah. Cool, you see my point? Nice. I love the vocal chops. They're such a good addition. Maybe a riser here. Yeah. That's some FX riser for transition. Yeah, +1 for sure. We're having only +1s today. Yeah. I think here it's gonna be really repetitive if it's that long. I know I don't really listen to techno too much, but tracks are supposed to be longer, right? But I would still, I mean, you're already at like almost 5 minutes. I think you're good here. You know, I don't think you need all that. But yeah. +1 means that we're adding it to the top picks playlist. So basically, when we're listening to the tracks, if you're really enjoying it and you want to, you know, save it to like re-listen to it later, we're adding it to a playlist that we're going to share as well after at the end of the live stream or on the description. I'm going to put the link, and this way you can find the top picks of the day. So yeah. Not sure you need a track that long. Yeah. Yeah, all the yeah. We're having a great start today, like only +1s. It's crazy. Yeah. Can we only give +1s? Do you want to give what, +2s? +3s? All right, let me add this and then we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, this one was cool. A bit too repetitive, but yeah, super cool. Add to playlist. Gonna be tough to follow this up, yeah. Yep. All right. Let me get a sip. Cool. Next one is gonna be Stormbreaker. Should be another good one as well. Let's go. Interesting. Lo-fi, really? That's fast for a lo-fi. You're welcome, Loris. That's a mix between chill EDM and lo-fi influence. Whew. Oh, I love those vibes. That repetition thing that you have, like ding, 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 like that vocal that goes like this. I think it's a little bit too, like, you have it like the whole time right now so far. So maybe when it starts around here, you can, and you have like all those new added elements, maybe you can remove that one so that you don't make it too much. That one. Here you could remove it because you have other elements that comes in. So that would be nice, just so that we don't get tired of that. I don't know what the name of that element is, but you know what I mean. You could remove that, what is it, rhythmic chord slash vocal element to not get too tired of it. And keep, some variation because you have so much new elements coming in here. It's a weird synth, yeah. Yeah, so that synth, I like it. It's just that I think to not get too tired of it, you can remove it here because you have so much new elements and then bring it back later in the track just to keep that variation going. But here I love all the high frequency elements that comes in here are amazing. Yeah, that piano, whew, so beautiful. That piano is amazing. Which piano are you using? I want to know. Which VST? Yeah, that synth is too repetitive. I think it's really nice, the little, what is it? When the bass goes, this is really cool. And I think you can definitely use that more. Labs? Which one? Slide, yes. Love that. Go, David! Vibing to this while you edit? Nice. Yeah, I think the main thing that I was going to say is the vibe is really cool, but it is very repetitive overall. So I would try to find ways to have some more variation and some different, parts so that we really don't get tired of it. Because the on-repeat playability of that one has a lot of potential, Yeah, exactly. This is awesome. Just needs arrangement, needs work. That's what I mean by what I was saying. Yeah, it's super cool, but yeah, just a little bit of arrangement so we don't, because it's a bit too repetitive. Otherwise, it's really, really cool. Yeah, small breaks where some sounds are taken out, reset the ears exactly, and then bring it back. And let's see the outro. Amazing. See, a part like this would be nice in between here. A couple parts like that. Plus 10. Yeah, I'm gonna add that one. Yeah, amazing. But I was gonna say, now that we heard the track, honestly, I feel like the intro that you have doesn't do justice to how amazing the track is. So I feel like here, if you had maybe just a little, if you give a little taste of the piano, not the whole thing, but if you filter it a little bit and have only or something like this, just to kind of hook the listener and be ooh, there's something really cool that comes. I feel like the intro could do better justice to the track that comes afterwards. And I think removing here as well, not removing, but the loudness of the synth that you have that is repetitive could also go down a little bit. I feel like that would be super cool to do that. Granulate the shit out of it. Yeah. So that's what I was going to say. Add some hints of the piano to hook the listener in the intro and reduce the volume of the rhythmic, if that's how you spell it. Nope. Synth. That's okay, you get me. Yeah, and then here we said arrangement needs a bit of work with some down or break parts, with break parts to reset the ears. I loved that saying. That was great. yeah, so that's pretty much it. With different piano chords, maybe, yeah, whatever. Or just, a few little notes out of the whole melody. If the melody is like 12 notes, you just take 4 to like tease it, but not give it everything. Piano is from FL, I think, not Labs. Are you kidding me? Like a stock plugin piano? No way. Or yeah, that's how you prove that it's not about the VST, right? Like, it's so amazing. I wonder, did you do much mixing to it? Or, because, like, it really has, wow, FL stock. Beautiful. No, I didn't do your track, Ethan. I waited for you. So on the next group, you'll be part of the 2 prio feedback with Mehar, I think we said. All right, amazing. Another one for the playlist. You guys we're going to have a huge topic playlist today. It's going to be the whole live stream. Add to playlist. Existing playlists. Bam. There's not much mixing. Damn. FL key with love filter and reverb. Yeah, honestly, that seems to be it. How to send my track? It's there's a link to submit in the description. Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. Next one, last one of the group, and then we'll do 5 more. So Heart Trap. Where is it? It's free. What? So it's been 6 months, and I use dry acapella. All right. Close Grand from Direct Wave in FL. Wow. Ooh, this is out of key. Yeah. Ear Candy vocal is out of key. Can't wait, Ethan. Can't wait.
Be careful what you wish for. You can't pretend to wait the blood and gore. Knife in my back, more like pitchforks. You've been gathering followers, hanging on your every word. Deep in the night,
I like it.
So high, they're hunting witches tonight. Trust set aside, it's all black and white. What are you doing?
You didn't pay $6.50 again. It's interesting because honestly, like this part is fire, but this part again doesn't do justice to what comes after. Because this part here, first of all, I think it should be a little bit more loud. My God, can I? Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I need to do that and then do that. This part could be louder to not have such a difference with the rest. Like you need dynamic contrast, but not that much. And it's very heavy in the sub. Be careful what you wish for. You can't pretend to wait the blood and gore. Knife in my back, more like pitchforks. You've been gathering followers, hanging on your every word. Deep in the night, the moon's so high. They're hunting witches tonight. Trust set aside. I think we're missing as well some mid frequencies. I agree with everyone, by the way, but I think as well we're missing some like core to the music, like to the beat. It's missing a bit like the mid frequencies. So like some chords, missing mid frequencies with more chords, synth, whatever, pads, whatever you want. Vocals are cool, but a bit out of key. So to fix that. And it's all black and white. What are you doing this for? Oh, I wasn't innocent. I actually don't mind I actually don't mind the type of the vocals with the beat. I think it's a pretty cool, like, unique, blend. So I don't think it's overshadowing it, but for example, the melody high frequency element that you have could also be a little bit more in front, because I think it's a bit too much in the back and it could use a little bit of that melody. Melody could be a bit more in front, not too much because we want the vocals first. Yeah, like your instrumental and the vocal is out of key here. Again. I gave you time and put in the work. I see the spell I was under, but you'll never trick me again. I'm planning my revenge. Deep in the night, moon so high, we're catching killers tonight. Cuts like a knife, right in your pride that I even the score. Oh, I was an innocent, caught in the crossfire of your malicious tricks. I've been painted like this, a villain with no motive. I'm just fulfilling your wish. You better watch yourself. You can scream and yell, but no one's coming to your. Yeah, it'd be easier for me to give feedback if the vocals weren't there, so I could hear more the beat with the instruments. Because right now I can't really hear them too much. But yeah, the relationship with the vocal and the instrumental is the biggest problem here. I think the beat on its own is pretty cool, but it's hard. Because I think you could use more 808 in a beat like that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, try to work on those like vocals, being out of key, or maybe use different vocals, or get a rapper, because the beat on its own I think is cool, is good. But it's a bit hard. I think the vocals are so loud, so it's a bit hard to listen to the actual elements and give you more feedback. But overall, that's what we would say, I think. For 750 only. That was the last one of this group. So we made it in 50 minutes. I'm always so slow, but that's okay. Stop. All right, so before we go to the next one, just want to shout out today's sponsor, which is Boombox. This is the platform that we're using to send your tracks, for me to give you feedback, host your tracks, all that stuff. They have much more as well, features to it. So I'm gonna just show you a little video to introduce you to the platform, and then we'll come back and do 5 more tracks.
Replace Dropbox, Google Drive, SoundCloud Pro, Disco, and DistroKid with Boombox, the all-in-one solution for musicians. Store your files, create playlists, request files, and distribute your music from one place at a single price. Access files on the go and stay synced with our mobile app and macOS app. Dive into our AI tools to spark creativity by generating chords and splitting stems. Search for your files by mood, genre, BPM, and key with our AI-powered advanced search. Share and collaborate with time-stamped feedback, password protection, and customized access permissions. Create professional playlists for pitching with analytics to see who's listening. Release your music into the wild with our inbuilt distribution. And request files from clients and collaborators with inboxes. Boombox, the all-in-one platform for musicians.
All right, hopefully you liked some of the features. And yeah, if you want to use it, I use it mostly to do collabs with the singers that I work with. It's great. But they have more stuff, as you saw. So yeah, if you want to use Boombox for free for 1 month, you can use the link that I'm just pasting in the chat here. It's going to give you 1 month free, and because you'll have Boombox Pro, you'll have that little star over here, like Riku, Ethan, The Ocean, and it'll give you priority feedback in the live stream. So yeah, that's it. And now let's do 5 more. So first, we're going to do 2 more verified users. So we have Ethan, which is here in the chat. So we're going to do that. Oh yeah, sorry, let me refresh so that I can see. Yeah, all right. Okay. Whoa, we have much more verified. So, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do 5 of, or how many I can with all the verified, just so we keep the priority. So the next ones were Ethan at the queue. Then we have Red Dash, you're in the chat, so I'm gonna add you. Then Mehar, you're there, so I'm adding you. Then joined in the chat, what's your name? Because if you have different names with what you're submitting in Boombox, it's going to be really hard for me to know who you are. All right, add to queue. Okay, and then the 2 others we'll do you on the next one. You have a cat pic. Oh, that should be that one then. Okay, let me remove. Oh no, Lynn, you're in here. Okay, so let me add this one. All right, add to queue. All right, cool, sounds good. Okay, and then I'll do not prio feedback after. All right. Let's go. Should be that one. Oh yeah, right. We have Ethan singing next. Because it's hard to see where the song is going without them, but this is future proof that I need a collab with a singer. All right. I just verified. All right, I'll get you after. I'll get you after on the next group of 5. We're gonna have a problem if everyone gets verified, but we'll find a way. We'll find a way. Okay, so far, I feel like it's a little bit empty. I feel like you could use more chords, pads, ambience, some things. Like it feels a little bit empty and a little bit repetitive as well. I wonder if, maybe you add more guitar rhythm here and there, to kind of like change it up a little bit. Let me write while I play it. Yeah, should come earlier for sure. Like 30 seconds in, a minute maximum. Let's see. Okay, there's a bit too much dynamic contrast. What was that? Oh yeah, I was gonna say as well, like if you're gonna go with something that is more of like a stripped down, you know, type of song, whoever singer you end up working with, ask for a lot of doubles, harmonies and all, because I think if you add a bunch of vocals, you know, it'll definitely help the track. But yeah, I think, because like here I don't really, when I hear the arrangement, I feel like whoa. I should remove the autoplay. But yeah, what I was gonna say is like I don't feel like a progression. Like I don't really feel the arrangement in the track. It's not like there's an intro, or not an intro, but like, you know, a chorus, verse, chorus, pre-chorus, or, you know, things like that. It's like, for me, it's like one long repetitive chorus or something. So I think like you need a little bit more arrangement here. If that makes sense. Ooh, your song is explicit? No! I'm gonna get shut down and copyright and all that. If it's explicit, I feel like I might not be able to play it. If you want to submit another song that isn't too explicit, because I just don't want to take the risk to have the video being forbidden in certain countries because of it, or losing the ad revenue, you know? So, yeah. I need to make the differences more clear between verse and chorus. Yes, but that will become obvious with verse vocals. Yes, but you also need to do it with the music. So definitely try to do that with the music as well on its own. Can you explain how you balance each instrument's volume in a song? Do you reference each track using a dB meter or by ear? I usually do this by ear, and it's mostly like it's like a pyramid or like a painting, you know? In a painting, you have like foreground, you have middle ground, and you have background, right? Like I think it was like in the course that I took, they were taking the example of a painting that has like a boat in the foreground, like really in big. Then you have other boats in the middle ground, and then you have the background in the clouds, which is like the city, very distant. And so it's kind of like the same with the music. It's like you have some elements that are going to be in front, like the main elements of your song, for example, the melody usually, then the mid-ground elements are going to be things like chords, synth, pads, like supportive elements. And then the background elements are going to be things that supports the rest, so like ambience, organic loops, maybe percussion loops, you know. And it's kind of the same thing. The main elements are going to be the loudest. Then the mid elements are going to be, I don't know, baseline volume. And then the quieter are going to be the background elements. So like it's the same thing. Yeah, this is a great example. Cool analogy. Thank you. I didn't come up with it, but it's something I remember from a course a while ago. So yeah, it's nice to visually represent it. So yeah, that's how I go about it on my own. And then when I use reference track, I just do it by ear. I listen, you know, to what was the loudest element, what was the supporting ones, what were the background ones, and all that stuff. That was a lot. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, so that's it for that one. Okay, next we have, oh yeah, Red Dash. Do you love? Let's see. Mathieu, I'm doing great. How are you? Great to see you here. Oh wait, Beginning. Sorry. Oh no. For Valentine's Day. Super fun and awesome so far. Woo! Yeah, Marion vibes. Exactly. Paris, London, Vancouver, yes. It's awesome. I have nothing to say. I was just checking the stereo because it feels very stereo. This one's gonna get +1s. Does anyone have feedback on that one? Actually, yeah. Here, the mixing of the vocals is awesome. It fits really well. It feels attached to it. It feels glued to it. But here, the vocals in that part feels very dry. So if you put the same mixing that you have here on this part, it would feel really good. Yeah, vocal can use some reverb on that second part. Exactly. It's so funny when I come up with a feedback and then I check the chat and it's the exact same feedback. It makes me feel good. So yeah. Vocals here could use the same mixing as the first part, aka reverb mostly, and all the other stuff that you did it because it was great in here. So let's see. The stereo in this track is amazing. Okay, here you have quite some rumble and muddiness in the lower frequencies, so I would just fix that. Quite some rumble and muddiness in the mid-low frequencies here. Oops. Yeah, especially on the sides. And then that's cool. Love the bass. Woo. Awesome. Can also means 130. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Those vocal chops are cool, but could use some mixing. Yeah, I'm gonna add that one. Ooh, nice ending. This was so cool. All right. Yeah, I added that one. All right, so I literally rushed this demo just so I could get some feedback. I tried to make bass house for the first time, and this is the first draft. All right. Cool start. The snare roll's a bit far here. The idea is amazing. I think that Atmos lead that you have also at the beginning is a bit too loud. Yeah, submit another song. And yeah, I agree with the vocals. Dude, the idea is awesome. I think you could have more volume, like you could do a volume automation and have more volume in the drop. And for what the people are saying about the only one section in the first drop, I used to hate when people do that, but I got to know that it's actually pretty cool because it makes people replay your song a lot because they want to hear the drop more. And that usually is a great way to pop on Spotify. So, you know, it works. I don't think you need to change it. I think it works. But yeah, I think it's just, some, cause like, yeah, just some mixing. The idea is really cool. But I think the bass low end, especially at the beginning here, I feel like you could have more of a big Reese bass. I always forget to do that. Bass could be a bit more present and longer notes, like a Reese bass, just in the verse. Just in the verse. Oh yeah, and I think here you need to really start the build up. Sooner than here. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, just keep developing that one. It has such a good potential. It's gonna be fire. Yeah, super, super cool. I think I saw some plus ones on that one, or everyone was saying like it's awesome. So I'm gonna add it. Which is here. No, sorry. Not add to queue. Add to playlist. Like, yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the next ones because we're already late. Yeah, bigger build with more energy and push the volume is a great summary of the feedback. Lynn C, did you submit another one? Cause wait, I cleaned the queue. Oops. Let me try again. Lynn C with the cat. Yeah, I need. Wait, who was it? Yeah, I need another song from you, not the explicit one. So I think the next one was this one, and then we'll see what we do. Oh, that's loud. It's very, very muddy. The limits are too loud as well. It needs a bit more on the higher frequencies. It's very heavy in the low mids. I like the drums, but I feel like the kick could have more impact. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, like melodies, at the top with like some higher frequencies, because yeah, it's it is a bit repetitive. Yeah, just needs a little bit more like storytelling, songwriting. Oh, we have a joke. We have a joke from Justin again. Hey, Early, there are two hats. They're on a rack. One hat says to the other hat, I'll stay here, you go on ahead. Has anyone understood that joke? I don't understand it. On a rack? You go on ahead. I have no idea. All right, on that end, we're good on that 5 group. I'll add Lindsay for the next one with the prio, and then we'll do some random song selection in the chat. I just need to take a little break real quick. I'm just going to go use the bathroom real quick. In the meantime, I'm just going to play a little video to introduce you to today's sponsor, Boombox, which is a platform that you can store your tracks, get feedback, timestamp comment, collab with people, distribute, all that stuff. And I will be back. All right.
Replace Dropbox, Google Drive, SoundCloud Pro, Disco, and DistroKid with Boombox, the all-in-one solution for musicians. Store your files, create playlists, request files, and distribute your music from one place at a single price. Access files on the go and stay synced with our mobile app and macOS app. Dive into our AI tools to spark creativity by generating chords and splitting stems. Search for your files by mood, genre, BPM, and key with our AI-powered advanced search. Share and collaborate with time-stamped feedback, password protection, and customized access permissions. Create professional playlists for pitching with analytics to see who's listening. Release your music into the wild with our inbuilt distribution. And request files from clients and collaborators with inboxes. Boombox, the all-in-one platform for musicians.
Sorry, I'm here. All right. Okay, so hopefully you liked this little introduction. If you want, you can get 1 month free with this link in the chat. All right, let's go for 5 more. So we have Lindsay over here at the queue. There you go. And then, okay, you know what? Let me refresh. And then, send me some names in the chat so I can see a little bit. Okay, Lindsay at the queue. Ooh. Okay, so we've done that. Let me see how much. Okay, who's in the chat? Ricardo, you're in the chat, so I'm gonna get you at the queue. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do 3 more that are not prio feedback, just to keep it, a bit fair for everyone. But whoever is pro on Boombox, I will go myself back into the playlist, and everyone that is pro and I didn't give feedback, I'll leave feedback afterwards on my own, okay? So even if you don't get like live feedback, you'll get the feedback from me afterwards in the comments, okay? Because I don't think I'll have time to do everyone. There's just too many now. So, yeah. All right, so let's see if I go to the top ones. Who were first? Lying feels like shit. That's a funny one. All right, at the queue. Then we have strategic kickflip. Guys, you have some names for your songs. It's impressive. At the queue. And then one more. Who do we see? The Ramirez. There you go. At the queue. All right, we have 5 to the queue. Those will be the last 5 for today. Let's go. Great intro.
Tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time. Tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time. Girl, tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time. Yeah, tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time. I'm just trying to dress, I don't wanna press. Big dog on my grind, fire tracks. Haters throwing the shade, I'm grinding for ranks. I'm just trying to be sided, then I missed. Yeah, tryna level up to the max. Yeah, don't come with rumors, baby, come with facts. Yeah, start getting lazy, get up your ass. Yeah, money never waits, I'm always pissed. Yeah, I got 2 phones for my haters. Yeah, one is for the weak, one is for the cheap. Yeah, you been hating on me while I'm going deep. Yeah, girl,
I love the kick, but I think it's a bit too powerful. Yeah, kick is a bit too powerful. I would reduce it a little bit. It does hit my eardrum. Love the little vocal shout.
All the stress, it ain't all forgives. You ain't got no mess. The money be green just like the grass. Hey, tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time. Tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time. Girl, tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time. Yeah, tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time.
They be saying your mistakes, we killing the beats like 2 times in one day. Yeah, we not rushing things, eh? Keeping the position, can't miss the chance, eh? Yeah, it is real, it's not fake. We chasing the bands like we slide in broad day. Yeah, steady talk cause we brave. Pretty better man, I've gotta feel the chest pain.
All the drums that you had, like the
hi-hats, and even manage the stress. And got a lot to yourself like you belong in the trash. My brother standing with me, they know I've been through hell. Let's cut on pellet, the flop attack out TV stick. It go child and jagger, let's leave it there. I be avoided the well, it's a PT again. I live out to bus out on the TV, body press. I'm trying to make the people happy, but not heat again.
Otherwise, I like it.
Tell me who the best man, don't be tell men working on a best time.
The only thing, I was gonna say is like the vocals are really cool, but I think they're a bit too loud compared to the instrumental, so I would bring them down. Bring down the vocals a bit. Yeah, otherwise it's pretty cool. It's clean. Well done. Bye guys, bye. I will surely message you on your birthday if I know happy birthday in advance. Thank you. See you in the next one. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, +1. I want that one +1. It was really cool. We're working on decreasing the vocals. Great. There you go. All right. The topic playlist this week is gonna be filled. Okay, next one, Free Ride. Barely mixed, not mastered. I was working on the go, but was hoping for an early feedback. All right. Okay, bass heavy. Yeah, I think it's a bit long here without anything really changing. Yeah. Intro is too long without anything new. And then here it's very heavy on the low mid frequencies. Yep, there you go. This should come before. Start adding more high-end elements. like the stuff you're having right now. Like that part here. This is cool. There's something saturating and distorting a little bit. Some stuff are distorting. And I was gonna say the kick is very boxy or has too much low end. Kick has too much low end. Decrease and add a top kick so it pops a bit more. Nice. They're too quiet though. I like that low end, like that bass, super cool. But you need more mid-frequency stuff. You need more chords. The lead could be, yeah. You need much more drums as well, I'm realizing now. Overall, you need much more drums, like hi-hats, claps, percussion loops, all that stuff. Fills, probably FX as well. This is a weird part here. With the buzzing. Yeah, see, like, all those drum fills that you have, they're so quiet, you need to have them way more. Drum fills are too quiet because they help the transitions, sorry. But yeah, so yeah, keep developing that one. It has a lot of potential. You know, you said you've done it on the go. Barely mixed, yeah. So yeah, keep working on it. A bit more of what I said, and yeah, it's really cool. All right, next one. Lying feels like shit. If you say so. I agree though. I think you have some notes off key. Yeah, a lot of elements are off key, like the melody, the chords, a bunch of things are off key, so just make sure that all your notes are in the right scale. That'll do a lot. This is cool. The piano is really cool, but that other element that you have, that ambience element that you have, is a bit too loud. Ambience is too loud. Use it as support. This is really cool. The bass is nice. I love those bass. But it's very, very muddy. Yeah, piano should be the main thing. What? Okay, I think here it sounds like two different songs. It's like there was a 180 in the song. So I think try to keep like a harmony, you know, like a consistency between the styles, or because it's like you changed all the instruments compared to what they were before. Then it makes it feel like it's a completely different song. So I think try to keep some of the elements that you have before so that you keep that consistency going forward. Yeah, sounds like another song. Keep some instruments from before to keep consistency, if that makes sense.
Feels like shit.
Oh yeah, it's so different. Yeah, it's like I'm hearing like 3 different songs here. Yeah, so I think just, you know, think about the song as a whole. It has to be one song, you know? You can do that in like albums, but in a song, you know, like try, I mean, sometimes you can do some switch, but here it changes completely. Like, so, you know, if you, like a listener might like this part, but not like this part. So try to keep a consistency in your song. That'll sound better overall. All right. Are people still in the chat for the upcoming feedback, like from Rot, Strategic Kickflip, and the Ramirez? Are you guys in the chat? Let me know. Okay, cool. All right, just making sure I'm prioritizing the people that are in the chat. Cool. Let's go then. Feels like a futuristic video game. Some choice advice. All right. Actually finishing songs, nice. Well done. Very important. Whoa. Okay, it's all filtered, yeah. Okay, I think it's really cool, the intro, but it's too long. So I would just make it half of what it is, because it's too long, like it's filtered for too long. Otherwise, super cool. But in terms of the arrangement, I would half the, reduce by half the length. I never know how to write this. Length of the intro. Because then it's super cool, but... Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna do a futuristic video game. It's so cool. Open your eyes. See, the higher element that you have, like that comes at the top here, should be louder on top of the chords, should be sitting on top of the chords so that it adds a new element and covers those higher frequencies. So yeah, high frequency lead should sit on the top, aka more volume. Because that would be a nice addition. Did you master it? If it's mastered and it still doesn't sound as loud, and tell me the LUFS, we'll see. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the mid, gritty chords that you have on the sides, like all that, is, I don't know, maybe a little bit too distorted or too loud, but because they're quite on the sides, it's quite harsh for the ear at some point. So I would try to find a way to ease that a little bit. Yeah, so -14, I never do that. No one ever does that. Everyone's going to tell you do -14, loudness war, whatever. It's crap. No one does that when you actually analyze it. It's all like between -10, -8. So that's how I master mine. Always around -10, -8. Maybe sometimes -6. And stuff like melodic dubstep and things like this, they're going to push to like crazy stuff like -3. So yeah, don't do -14. It's, see? He's at -6. And yeah, check the reference track. Honestly, you'll see that they're not at -14. So yeah. -5 for Stormbreaker. There you go. See? I'm not lying. Everyone does not do -14. So yeah, just push it more. And I was saying, yeah, find a way to ease the harshness on the gritty chords. Yeah, never -14. Don't go by the book. Thank you guys for agreeing with me. That makes me feel good. Okay, let's see this part. Yeah, I think overall it's quite harsh or too distorted or something. Bit crush, I don't know. Because like this. Yeah. Okay, same filter. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, kick and snare have quite the low end. You can reduce a bit, I think. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, there's some frequencies as well when you do the filtering that could use some cleaning. But otherwise, it's solid. Honestly, like, my fiance and I, for a few days, we started to play this game, Split Fiction. And honestly, I feel like I'm in this game playing with that track. It could be so cool. It's like a futuristic game, like in most of the parts. And it's such a cool game, by the way. But yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna add it to the top picks. That's my special PLV top picks. Yeah, +1s. There you go. Man, there's so much +1s today. It's awesome. It's been an amazing session so far. Thanks for the feedback. I really want to fix my mixing. Yeah, I mean, just keep working on it a little bit. And yeah, Turin and I play Fortnite together. No way. Is that true? That is so cool, though. I would see it in that as well. I will bring this one back later. Awesome. Yes. All right, last one. The Ramirez. Sorry. Flow Natural Melodic Techno. Nice. Let's see. Ooh, that's loud. But that's because the other one was quiet. So. the opposite. Yeah, it's very interesting. Can be a good drop. Okay, fake drop. I like those. Here I mind the snare less because the rest is also louder. Yeah, this drum thing, like drum fill could be louder. I think to me mostly it's just volume levels. But the rest is pretty cool. There's a lot of variation. I'm not getting bored. It's not too repetitive. I like it. I like that. Love the vibes. Yeah, it's just a few volume levels. Yeah, volume levels for like vocals, leads, drums. The rest is fine. And yeah, well arranged. It's cool, dude. It's fire. I'd listen to this, and usually that's not my type. When I run, that would be fire. That'd be so cool. I should make a playlist where it's just songs from you guys, from the feedback that I listen to when I run. I'm guessing so. Yeah, cool. I'll let the outro. +1? Sorry. I'm used to having the camera here, but now it's here, so I always look here, whereas you guys are here. +1. All right. The Ramirez, we finish on a good note. Add to playlist. April 16. Bam. Man, if I go to the playlist, yeah, there's 9 songs. Phew. Oh yeah, let me share it with you now. Anyone with the link can view and comment. Bam. I'm gonna put it in the chat here so that you have the link to the playlist of the top picks. And yeah, that was an amazing one. Like, I can't believe how much good stuff we had. Great notes as well from everyone. Love the energy today. No AI discussion. Yes. I was so tired of the AI discussion. So yeah. Thank you for everyone that joined. Thank you for hanging out with me a little bit and listen to some music. Really enjoyed it. I will see you not next week because I'm going to take a week off for my birthday. My parents are here. If you were there at the beginning, I said that already. I'll see you in 2 weeks then. And then in a couple days, there's going to be a new video as well where I mix vocals on my song. I'm just going to do like an uncut version so that you guys can see the whole process. Thank you. Thank you for the early birthday wishes. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's it for me. So again, thank you to Boombox for sponsoring our live stream. I really love using the platform. It's so nice. And I will leave the feedback on all the other verified users that didn't get feedback yet. I will do that today. If not, please ping me on Instagram with it to remind me to do it. I don't mind it. So yeah, don't remind me I'm turning 30. Come on. All right. See you guys later. Bye.